We are here again today. Just a quick one. Vamia has started the application for those interested in becoming a cook and also for those interested in becoming a waiter or a waitress. Now the application period is from 17th, which is today, to 21st. They have very short application windows. So if you're interested, please guys, apply. And if you know anyone interested in this vocational school, please send them the application link, which is in my bio. You can go and check it, check my last video. So when I checked the fee, I saw that it's totally free for now. However, it is said that tuition fee are being planned for vocational education for students coming from outside the EU. But for now, it is still totally free. So guys, apply as much as you can. And remember that you cannot apply to the two courses at the same time. You need to apply for one. Either you pick cooking or you apply for waiter or waitress. All right, depending on your interests. The application requirement is very simple. You have to be 18 years and above for you to be eligible to apply for it. And remember that there's no age limit. Provided you're 18 years, you can be 60 years, come just apply. All right, so basically I just came on live to tell you guys that the application just started today. So it's very important. If you're interested, you can just do the needful, apply for it. All right, so please give this live thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for those of you who haven't subscribed yet. You can also share the live to as many people as possible for them to, for the algorithm to invite more people. All right, so, and don't forget to just write any comments of your choice. The most important thing is that if you know anyone interested in coming to Finland through vocational school, then send them this live, because guys, it might be surprising to know that after this period, you are not going to see any free vocational school again. That is the honest truth. So if you're interested in moving to Finland via vocational course, then this is your choice. Application started today, and the application window is usually very short and it's very competitive because it's global. So provided you are not in the EU, in the future there's going to be a tuition fee attached to all the vocational courses in Finland, right? But for those in EU, then you don't need to worry about that. So guys, make your applications. Don't forget to like this live. Yeah, someone, okay, I might not pronounce your name properly. Kamali Kushore, right? Welcome. Good to see you. Okay, so please give this live a thumbs up, and you can share the live for other people to come on board. All right. Thank you. You can write your comments. You can just anything that you have in your mind, just comment it. Thank you, Kamil Shore. How can I pronounce your name? Kamal. Hi. Good morning. Okay, this is clock and Treton. That is 1 p.m. here. So good afternoon. I'm here again, right? Like I was on live, was it on Friday? I talked about the vocational school, which there's going to be a tuition fee attached to it, but I came to that page this morning to see that it is still free of charge. Guys, make hay while the sun shines, because you might not get it free another time. May, hi, good to see you. Good to see you. All right, so guys, just write your comments, whatever be your interests, and tell me where you're watching from. I'm in Finland, and all right, so I'm still reading the information from my desktop here that says tuition fees are being planned for vocational education for students coming from outside the EU or the EEA area. At the moment, we do not have any further information to share on this matter. We will update the information as soon as there are some news about this. All right, so the application period for those that that have the interest to become a cook, and also for those interested in becoming a waiter, a waitress, the application started today. And guess what? If you're interested, please give this a shot, because it's usually too competitive. Just fill in the application. All right, so I think I was in the application. Yeah, and then I forgot to say in my previous video that because of the introduction of the tuition fee, there's also going to be a reduction in the duration of the program. It's usually a 3 years program, but because of the tuition fee, they're going to shorten it down to 2 years. Although because now I see that it is still free of charge, so the duration is still 3 years. But when they introduce the tuition fee, they're going to reduce it to 2 years, right? All right, guys, so I don't know if you can hear me. The weather is so beautiful today. I think that I would have gone outside to make this live, but it's cold. It's beautifully cold. So if you're interested, please give this. They just need 25 students. All right. So let me open fill the application. But before then, I can read the criteria for you that are interested. You need to have a qualification equivalent to finish basic education of 9 years. That is, you have to have upper secondary school certificates for those interested. And then you need to be 18 years and above. And there is no upper age limit. What that means is that provided you're 18 years, you can apply, right? Below that, you're not eligible. You have good proficiency in English Duolingo test results. And the Duolingo test results, they need you to have from 85 points and above for you to be eligible to apply for it. Okay. Applicants of all nationalities can apply to the English language vocational upper secondary school qualification programs at VAMIA. Remember that you have to be fluent in your English language, and you have to also show the proficiency through writing a Duolingo exam. You have to also upload your results, attach it to the application form. All right. Okay, so let's read the selection criteria. You have this necessary qualification for studying in the field and completing a degree. You have educational need. You are motivated to study. You are suitable for the tasks in the field. You have sufficient health requirements for the chosen field. You have adequate language proficiency for the field. Okay, so specific requirements for English language programs at VAMIA. 18 years, all right. Duolingo, then valid passport or national ID, which is attached to the application. All right, so good physical condition to study and work. All right, so scan of or photo of your original certificates. Original certificates in English, Finnish, or Swedish are acceptable. The Duolingo have to be 85 points. That is the minimum. And guess what? VAMIA does not provide free vouchers for taking the Duolingo English tests. On Duolingo test, choose VAMIA as your school and send results and save the file to attach to the application. The Duolingo test cannot be waived. All right, so I'm just reading out the information for you to know how important. None of the steps you have to waive, if you know. All right, so Stans said, help someone is in my house that needs help. Okay, if the person needs help with the application, just apply now, because like I said earlier, it's very competitive. Just for you to go to my last video on vocational, you see the information there. Go to the description box, click on it. It takes you down to the application page. Just fill in the application. So I'm currently in the VAMIA page, and how to apply for it, I'm already there, so we can fill the page together, if you don't mind, because some people see it like they get very overwhelmed. And I totally understand, right? Okay, so let's go to the one of cook, how to apply for it. Or waiter, waitress, cook, waiter, waitress. So let's see the teacher. Okay, free of charge. There are other, if you go to VAMIA page, it takes you down to study info. You see that there are other vocational studies as well, which you can also apply to if you're interested. We have this Rabin Tola, is the same as and it's a different campus. And it's totally free. Show study program available for application. All right. Application began 9th of October. Fill in application form. So let's go to this one. Just write your name, your surname. You choose your nationality. It's not really a big deal. Okay. All right, so guys, if you know anyone that's really interested in this, please just give this a shot. It's still totally free of charge. if you know what I mean. So Vamia is still in the business of free vocational, free tuition fee. Okay, so let's go to Vamia because the one I went to is not Vamia page. Okay, so help somebody is in my house. I need help. You cannot come online to say you need help. That someone broke into your house and you're writing it online. You need to drop your phone and find help if actually you're saying the truth. So let's fill in the form. Cook, vocational upper secondary qualification in restaurants and catering service. Okay, there will be tuition fee in use from this intake on. Currently, we are still waiting for the further information from the Parliament of Finland because of this change of policy. The duration of the qualification is 2 years. Okay. Okay, so if you go to that page, you see that if you open my study info, which is going to take you down from the link, you see that it's stated there free of charge. But when you open it further to the application page, it says that there will be tuition fees in use from this intake on. All right. Currently, we're still waiting for the further information from the Parliament of Finland. Because of this change of policy, the duration of the qualification is 2 years. All right, so fill out the application form carefully. Only use one application per applicant. Use the email address you normally use. Attach all your required documents to the application during the application period. We do not accept applications or attachment through any other means. Please preview the application before you submit. All right, so I'm in the Vamia page. The information you just need to fill out is personal information, your first name or given name. That is mandatory information. Prefer the first given name, then your surname, nationality, okay, then you have to write your email, you write it twice, your phone number, country of residence, okay, then your address, your postal code, your city, and your native language. Now you have to also fill the highest education completed. You have to fill it, and then your certificate, you just upload. Upper secondary school education, just write the name and the year you completed it. The field of study, if vocational studies, if you had any other vocational study before. Then you upload your certificates. The language skills that you have they have the range, only Duolingo language tests. You have 85 to 100, you have 105 to 125. So they have range. So you just click on the one you are fit for. Then work experience. Select the most suitable option for your work experience in the restaurant and catering field if you have already. For those without work experience, you skip this part, like I said earlier in my previous videos. All right, so employment certificate if you have it. Reason for applying. So under the reason for applying, there are options for you to take, okay, or to select from. I don't have any occupation yet. I'm currently working at this field, but I'm lacking of formal education. I want to deepen my knowledge from this field. I want to make a career change. Okay, just click on any of the options that you have. All right, so the reason for applying to VAMIA, which is very compulsory, there isn't any vocational education from this field of study in my home country. The equivalent education I received in my home country was very theoretical, and I want more practical approach to the field. Just select the one that suits you. A vocational education completed in Finland will improve my opportunities for employment in Finland, which is very correct if you are targeting to live here in Finland, right? All right, so another option again is financing studies and living in Finland, which is mandatory. You just fill out, my plan is to work in Finland to finance my tuition fees and living there, or I have enough savings to cover my tuition fees. I will work in Finland to cover my living costs. You just have different options, all right? I have enough savings to cover all my costs. I have a scholarship to cover my tuition fees and living costs in Finland. I have a sponsor who will cover my tuition fees and living costs in Finland. So there are options for you to take from. Just choose estimation of costs. Okay, estimate your total cost, tuition fees plus living expenses in euro for the whole study time in Finland. Use only numbers in your answer. All right. Plans and goals after this education. There is also plans and goals. My goal is to find employment in Finland. My goal is to return to my home country and find employment there or in another country. Just fill out your goal and the study method. I prefer to study in a group as contact classes, or I don't want any contact classes, or I don't want any online learning. I have applied to this program within the past years. If it's yes or no, just fill it in. All right, so another option is VAMIA. Select true or false for the following statement. VAMIA is a University of Applied Science. Okay, duration of study is 2 years. The scope of qualification is 180 competence points. VAMIA is the largest vocational school in Finland. You need a resident permit for studies in VAMIA. VAMIA has its own restaurant where students also work. Beside the vocational studies, you will study also courses of common units, for instance, English, Finnish, Swedish, mathematics, which is true. The studies are tuition-free in VAMIA. It used to be, but now it's not. Okay, consent for electronic communication. You have to fill in the yes. Okay, passport, you have to upload your passport. And that is all. Just submit. Come on. It is very easy to fill in the form, right? So, okay, so for those of you that have that be asking for if I can help and the rest of them, if you're still finding this very difficult, I can assist you if you want. But it's a very straightforward. I must tell you that this is very straightforward, because if you send me your documents and on the other information, I'll still follow the same process. It's not that my hand is golden. It's not that my hand is golden or something. I just still follow the same process that you will follow. You understand? So just carefully fill out the information. All right. All right, guys. So VAMIA is here again. And least I forget, the joint application is coming up very soon, in 2 months, less than 2 months from now, actually. So if anyone is interested, get ready with all your documents. All right, so if anyone is interested, Comprise row 67. What does that mean? All right, so I don't understand your message. Comprise. All right, so if you're interested, why not get your documents ready for joint application. You need your IELTS, and your minimum point is 7. So you need the IELTS of 7 and above. Then your upper secondary school certificate. So for those of you coming for nursing, you just need to read more about the tuition fee, which, as I was told, is going to be an increment in the tuition fee. All right, so get yourself abreast with how much of a tuition fee you're going to be paying when you come to Finland. Guess what? A lot of Finns don't still believe that international students are paying tuition fee in Finland. It's so surprising to know, right? Because I was reading through one of the comment sections here in Finland. I was amazed to see that a lot of Finns don't believe that students are paying tuition fees. I remember when was it last year? There was a student that came for practice at my workplace, and she wasn't so good with the language. And when you're not so good or competent with the language, there's the way that everyone perceives you, especially the workers. So I had to tell one person there that this student, she's very new to Finland. You just have to give her grace. If you speak so fast, she will basically not understand anything. And if a student is here for a practice, for them to understand what goes on in a word, if you speak so fast, the intention of or the motive behind the practice will not be achieved, right? So, all I say, temper justice with mercy. I don't know the word to use, but I was just pleading that she has to be gentle on her. And I was like, okay, do you know that they're paying more than 10,000 euros every year? She looked at me like, that is not true. I was like, yeah, it's very true. For most people that come here to study nursing, you should know that your tuition fee is very expensive, right? So I just opened eyes. I was like, okay, most of them did not believe that tuition fee in Finland, international students are paying up to 10,000. They did not believe it. So I was there like telling them, yeah, they do. So it was like an argument. Yes, they do. That's not true. Yes, it is true. So it amazed me to see that when I went to one of the comment section, one of the a news about immigrants and how much immigrant give to the society in Finland. A lot of them don't believe that immigrants pay tuition fees. They believe that the country just open up, the universities open their portals for people to apply and come to study totally free. So I don't know how to make people, possibly it's happened many years ago, but they are still living in those past life or history. So it's our duty actually to make them know that international students are paying very high to receive knowledge here. And for that reason, they need grace to learn the language, to adapt to the system, and to move forward. All right, so this is just a side, or let's call it side attraction to the main points of me coming here to talking about the vocational school, right? But okay, fine. This vocational school also is going to be There's also going to be a tuition fee very soon, which nobody's aware of the amount, if it's 5,000 euro or even higher than that. However, there's going to be a tuition fee. So now the application form, will be closed on Friday 21st at 3 p.m. the finish time. Okay, I'm unable to submit my application. What could be the wrong? It might be that because of the overload of the internet, a lot of people are doing the same thing. So usually they have this kind of problem. Just wait a little bit and refresh and submit again. It will go through, okay? Just be patient with yourself. It will go through. And then before you submit again, please carefully read all the informations before you submit. But usually this is very common during the first day, because a lot of people are eager to submit because of how competitive it is. So Mohan, I am Mohan. All the best. Just take a deep breath and know how it is for you to submit this application. Just take a deep breath and give it another shot, okay? If it doesn't, yes, it will go through, but sometimes it takes time. Sometimes you just have to leave it for some time, for some minutes, and then come back to it. I had someone that had the same problem last year, and she was still able to submit later. So please just keep trying, and all the best. I can't wait to see you guys in Finland. You know, I met a student here yesterday. No, I met a couple here rather, that they have a student currently in Vamia, or at Vamia, right, rather, that from this platform, from my videos, he was able to apply, and he's here from Kenya. So whenever I think about how my video has helped people, it just gives me the motivation to continue, right? All right, guys, so I'm gonna end the live right now, and hi, health v6w, right? Hi, good to see you. I've been talking about this Vamia that started today. The application started today, and the application window is from 17th today to 21st, which is on Friday, by 3 p.m. finish time, and they only need 25 people to apply. So if you're interested, or know anyone interested, please share this information with them. And don't forget to subscribe. If you have not done so, please don't forget to like this live and comment anything. All right, so I'm going to end the live very soon, because I think I've gone through all the I've gone through the application process with every one of us here, which is very simple, very straightforward, right? It's not. I wish I can even apply. Yeah, I don't have Duolingo. Hold on. Applied for it. Who knows? We'll change the career. Please, I'm interested in moving to Europe with study routes. All right, so Health V6W. There is this Vamia that is going on right now. Application started today and it's going to close on 21st of this month, which is on Friday by 3 p.m. finish time. The criteria is that you have to be 18 years and above before you're eligible to apply for it. And you can watch my latest video on it for you to get all the information you need. If you're interested in it, you can go ahead with the application. I'm in the page right now, just scrolling to see how the application is. It's a very straightforward application. So if you're interested, you can give it a shot. Another way, since you said the study route, is to wait for the joint application next year, not just few weeks from now, which is January, the first week of January. Usually January is less than 2 months. So if you're interested in that one, that is for all the schools here in Finland, all the universities, the University of Applied Sciences. All right, so if you're interested, yeah, they give their master's program, undergraduate, PhD programs. They all have the same application period of the first week of January. All right, so if you're interested, you can go through any of my videos on the study in Finland. To take you down to the page where you can read through for master's programs, for PhD programs. You know, just know what you need. For you coming for master's program, you need to have your transcripts, your undergraduate transcripts. That is the number one criteria for you to apply. All right, so basically that is what you need for masters and other documents as well. So you can go through any of my videos. You'll get the information that you need. All right, so get all your documents ready for January, because January is very, very close. Okay, so having said this, I'd like to leave you guys here. See you whenever you see me. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe.